Hey everyone, I just wanted to give you a quick little instructional video on how to manage the document for today's assignment, Hip Hop Planet Thesis Statement. So let me get right to sharing my screen. Okay, you'll access this document on your Canvas homepage like usual. And basically, what we're trying to do is narrow our focus from evaluating the evidence to coming up with what our opinion is on James McBride's main idea and his article in general. And then we're going to begin the process of writing about it. Okay, now the title says ERWC1 Hip Hop Planet Thesis Statement. We're not talking about what James McBride thinks now. Now we're talking about what we think about James McBride's main idea. And a thesis statement is just one statement, one sentence that basically tells what your essay or what your writing piece is about. So I'm going to, instead of giving you a long explanation of that, I'm just going to demonstrate how to do this assignment. Okay, so directions. Number one, choose the three strongest pieces of evidence with which you either agree or disagree. And that's going to be based on yesterday's assignment. You had 5 pieces of evidence. I supplied you with 2. You had to come up with 3 more. So pick what you think are the 3 strongest pieces of evidence. However you will measure the strength of the evidence. Remember, this is a persuasive piece. And so now your opinion means a lot. Something may be strong for me, but it's weak for you, and vice versa. So just pick whatever 3 strongest points, the ones that either resonate with you the most or you think are the worst, something like that. Now, I want you to place them in order from strongest to weakest, because typically when you're writing an essay, you're going to give your best point first, followed by the next best point, followed by the third best point. So we're going to rank them at the very beginning. And then number 3, you put either a plus or a minus next to the piece of evidence. Okay, and I'll show you how to do that. Okay, number 4, determine to what extent you agree or disagree with McBride's main ideas. You really have 4 choices. If you have 3 pluses, it means you totally agree with them. If you have 3 minuses, it means you totally disagree with them. If you have 2 pluses and 1 minus, it means you mostly agree, but have some reservations, like good idea, but there's a couple things I'm not crazy about. And if you have 2 minuses and 1 plus, it means you mostly disagree, but acknowledge he has some valid points. So then step number 5 is you write your thesis statement in the space below. Write your thesis statement. In the space below, write a complete sentence expressing to what extent you either agree or disagree with McBride's main idea. Now I need to pause for just a moment because I need to pull up another document. Okay, I'm back. I opened up my document and we're ready to move on. Let me share my screen again. Now, what you do in today's assignment is based on yesterday. Now remember, yesterday, we did the evidence and you wrote why you agree or disagree with it. Okay, so now you're out of this list of 5, you're going to pick the top 3. Now I'm only going to demonstrate with 1, and of course I'm going to go back to my favorite example, this one. So I'm going to copy and paste it. So you can either go up to edit and do copy and paste, okay, or copy. Or you can highlight it, and then on your keyboard, just do Control C for copy. Okay, now let's go back to this document, evidence 1. Okay, I'm just going to either go to edit and pick paste, or I'm going to do Control V, and there it is. Okay, now here's how you can do the plus or the minus, okay? If you put the cursor in front of the E and then go up to the keyboard and hit plus, so go Shift plus, and then, you know, put in a little space there. Look what it does for you. It puts the plus on the side there, and and indent your evidence a little bit. So there's a plus right there. Okay, so that's how you do that. And you'll do that with 3 pieces of evidence. Then, after you put that all together, you're going to come down here and you're going to click on that, write your thesis statement. And again, it's 1 sentence, 1 complete sentence only. And here I'm not going to give you much direction on how to do that because this is going to allow me to see what you already know about writing a thesis statement. And then what we'll do the next time we get together after this is we'll go through and I'll get some examples of thesis statements and we'll see what some of the good elements are, what some of the other elements are, the not so good ones, and we'll turn it into a lesson on how to write a thesis statement. Okay, one thing I hope you get from all this, guys, is how step-by-step everything is. Each new step relies on what we did in the last step, and hopefully that makes it very doable for you guys. Okay, that's it. Just a short one today, and I will see you.